Welcome back to 2K TV. Bill Simmons, the sports guy. Now, the sports guy is your nickname, but if you were a player, what would you have as your nickname?
Washed up.
Washed up,
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah. I quit pickup like 5 years ago.
I'm gonna end it right now.
He's going to end it.
I'm going to end it.
I feel it. I feel it. I love it. Ain't no stopping me. No stopping me.
Any type of food that you miss from Australia?
Nah, meat pies for sure.
What is that?
A pastry with meat inside it. So
Sounds...
4 and 20 meat pie. That's my go-to when I go home.
I have one more favor to ask though, Rachel. One more final hey guys for our fans out there.
Of course. Hey guys. Whoa. My whole camera almost fell over doing that. That's how excited I got.
So have you seen yourself in the game thus far, and what do you think about yourself in the game?
I really wish that I could have my fingernails fit in it because I really love that. But other than that, it looks just like me.
Question, are you the best 2K player on the Lakers?
I think I am because I don't think if you're the cover athlete, you have to be like, so I'm ready for any challenge.
What's the one movie that you could watch and never get tired of?
Oh my gosh, Wedding Crashers.
Favorite line? You gotta give it to me.
Mom, the meatloaf. Where's the meatloaf? Like that whole scene is just like everything.
Man, this year was so much fun, but it definitely came with some challenges.
Lots of energy. Are we?
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our reporter tonight on the side. And nothing tips up.
More than 40 years ago.
It is indeed, DA. Thank you. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. Look at the Lakers. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Portland, just need to take it a game at a time.
And I think for the Lakers, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Evans out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Torres in at the 5. And for Portland, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Luwawu is out there with Little. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And a New Year's Day game, Clark. Any chance that some of these players feeling a little slower, perhaps, than usual?
You know, Kevin, there's a good chance, but it's not just New Year's Day. I know you're implying that New Year's Eve would lead to a lot of revelry and extracurriculars, but that can happen during the regular season, too, depending on the city that players are in. And I would tell you that Miami, Atlanta are probably two places where you might not get the best of some of your players if you have an extra night in one of those places.
James kicks to Evans. Pass to Che. Nurkic with the block. One-on-one here. Here's Luwawu. That shot, no good. Great D that time from LeBron. And stolen by Lillard. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Here's Che. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. Lakers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Here's Luwawu. James covering. Lillard outside. No good with the triple. Here's Torres. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Boy, that'll fuel inject him a little bit with some energy. Che, bring in the fire.
McCollum outside. Out to the wing. Lillard outside. Shoots. The shot will not fall. And the Lakers going the other way now. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Throw good. McCollum. Los Angeles, they have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the strike tonight. Here's Lillard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The high-powered backcourt pair. Lillard and McCollum. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Luwawu in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now the pass to Fernando. Good D by Che.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the Suns was outstanding. He had 42 points, and he did a great job of letting the game come to him, connecting on a number of his shots. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Well, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And Jay was named Player of the Month again. That's now, Greg, twice this season. And what a year it's been.
And that just sums up what an impressive season it has been for Jay, Kevin. Winning several Player of the Month awards is
Evans is checked in for the Lakers. A three from McCollum. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Lynn with it. Lillard picks him up. Lynn's shot is off. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers, leading by 5. They host the Clippers after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Portland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Portland again missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
That one misses.
And, you know, the former undrafted point guard just continues to impress. Lynn is an exciting, unpredictable player on the court, but he brings value, too.
Here's Luwawu. That shot off. Good D by Che. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Lillard against Land. And a wide open look for McCollum. Bangs home the trifecta. McCollum's got 5 points in the quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Portland.
They've come out and attacked both.
That was terrific!
My goodness! Shea is merciless tonight, not letting up a bit.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lillard, bounce pass. Here's Fernando, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Lillard scanning the floor. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Portland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Evans against McCollum. Pass to Fernando. 6 to shoot. McCollum, no good.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
17 seconds left in the first half. Now Lillard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And he can score from all over the court. But Lillard at his best from mid-range. He deserves extra special attention from the defense in that in-between area. But sometimes, even then, that's not enough.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Jeremy Lin is out there with Tyreek Evans, and it's Shea in at the center, filling out the middle. Oh! And here's McCollum. This is to Lillard. Luwawu, the pass to Lillard. Shea with the block.
Making an impact with his defense. I know how important that is to Shea in every game he plays. He wants to get it done at both ends.
On the clock. Here's Nurkic.
Boy, if he's not alert and active, that shot's probably good. But Shea was right where he needed to be.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Shea.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
For the lead, yes! And a nice assist from Lin. Shea's got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here's Lin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Laker lead.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pass to Shea, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Nasir Little picks one up.
2 shots. On the inside now, Shea will battle you. He'll fight. He doesn't let contact rattle him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw, good. Shea. Clark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example at the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. That's terrific. Now a timeout called by Portland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Here's Waiters, the 15-footer. Good. Waiters got 7.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
To the middle. Here's Shea, and Shea throws it down.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Waiters against Evans. Now here's Waiters. G right on him, and he gets the bucket. Waiters got 4 points in the quarter.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Shea with the block.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply... Mercy, mercy me. Nice aggressive move by Shea. Gets bounced around a little bit. Maintains his focus.
Trailblazers trail by 10. You look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Los Angeles making a switch here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball, trailing by 10. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Little out there with Luwawu, and it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And here's James. Oh, what a play!
And the awareness from Lynn, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
And for Portland, they're shooting 43% from the field. Pass to Luwawu. Here's Fernando. Guarded by Kuzma. Fernando, the pass to Lillard. Here's Luwawu. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Fernando. Shoots over Lynn. Shea grabs the miss. Shea's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. And Shea throws it down.
Well, I know how much Shea loves the chance to punch it home. And he's not wasting this one.
Fourth quarter basketball. We're about a minute into it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's McCollum. Passes it to Luwawu. 5 to shoot. The dish to McCollum. With the shot. Luwawu's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and taking control on the glass.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
James looking it over. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from outside.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Little. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Kuzma passes to Shea. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Name some traits that make for a great team leader. You've been in that role. What did you like and embrace, and what have you seen from others?
Well, I think it starts with humility, a real sense of who you are and what your role is on the team as a leader, and then a really good example setter. I think those qualities are essential. Humility speaks to selflessness, but also being one that holds yourself accountable too.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard from outside, they get the rebound. Hits, got that one from Nurkic.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Here's Torres. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 36 points for Shea.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's gonna expand.
Here's Lillard. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Lynn. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Damian Lillard. Pass to Shea. Trying to get open is Davis, and that one's good to go from Shea. Shea's got 38 points. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. 1:32 left in the game. Outside, Lynn. Evans outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 11. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Shea.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Lillard. A second chance effort. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Nurkic.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Lakers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Shea.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Lynn against Lillard. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. But they recover it. Evans against McCollum. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Back to Jay. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard outside. The 3. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks on 2K Sports. See you next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson.
We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special post-game guest joining us.
Hey, this is Kenny, man. You've been pretty much unstoppable the last few games. What's the difference over this stretch?
Oh, man, the difference is got to be the fans. So many people encourage me on a daily basis. They send me inspirations. Now, I know a lot of players out there say they ignore stuff said about them on the social, but let's be real. How do you not see that? I've gotten a lot of love over this last stretch. People excited, they see me. It's a good thing. Okay. They just want to be a part of it.
Okay, I like that. Keeping it real.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always our pleasure, although sometimes it's yours as well. For Kenny the Jet and Shaquille, Ernie Johnson, have a great night.
Yeah, what's up, kid? Show them who you rep.
Hey, I get a fans of the show.
Hey, how you been, man?
Good game last night. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
See you later.
Let's see, you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started. Put your head in the game.
Now we're rolling.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Keep it going. You got it. Come on. See you later.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
One more. Again.
location. Take the objective.
Target removed.
Hostile spy plane established overhead. Securing Bravo. Z-trap. Enemy attack helicopter above.
Drop. Stun grenade out. Heads down, sniper. Sending frag grenade.
Desperate times mean desperate men. Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Throwing frag grenade.
Довольно. Collector are fallen and move to Casevac.
Well, that blew up in our faces.
Team Deathmatch. За Родину!
Grenade out. Frag out.
Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Female enemy removed.
Enemy care package above. We've pulled ahead. We've fallen behind. We're taking control. Hostile spy plane established overhead. We've lost the lead.
Frag out. Heads down. Sniper. Sending frag grenade.
We're pulling ahead. Hostile care package inbound.
Do you expected it to go down?
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Threat clear. Hostile spotted. Throwing frag grenade. Throwing stun.
Enemy spy plane inbound. Multiple enemy spy plane contacts. Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
Frag out.
Enemy care package. Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Grenade out. Sending frag grenade. Stun grenade out.
We're pulling ahead. Hostile spy plane established on head.
Activating field mic.
Loyalty to the party, loyalty to the motherland. Victory.